All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you all for joining this presentation. You're about to learn how you can make a lot of money in the video gaming world, which many people have been trying to do for a long time. Unfortunately, up until now, only a select few have been able to do so. However, with MMO Cashout, the opportunity to become wealthy in this industry is now a reality for everyone. I am Michael. I'm an 18-year-old gamer, and I hold a village in MMO Cashout Kingdom. Um, we also have Elizabeth Evans here with us today. Welcome, Elizabeth. And can you tell us a bit more about yourself and MMO Cashout?
Well, thanks for having me, Michael. And as Michael said, my name is Elizabeth Evans. I've been a video gaming addict for over 30 years, am a marketer, and also hold a village in the MMO Cashout Kingdom. So why don't we start with what MMO Cashout stands for? So MMO is massively multiplayer online, and Cashout, well, I'm sure you know that one, don't you, Michael? Stands for money.
Stands for money.
You betcha. So, unless everybody's been sleepwalking through life for the last 30 years, they've got to know something about the video game industry with names like Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, WoW, World of Warcraft, Tank, Call of Duty, Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, just to name a few of the popular ones.
Yeah, those are very popular games. And like you said, these are just a few of the thousands of video games being played today. I mean, if you look at MMO Cashout's gaming site, there's almost 2,000 games listed there alone.
You betcha, right? And MMO Cashout is actually leading a historic change. The movement is being enjoyed by people all over the world. Everything is changing in the video gaming world, and you can be part of this multi-billion-dollar industry now. The only thing you have to do is spread the word. Now, we've got everything in place. We've got perfect timing, a product with the largest global appeal backed by an experienced and successful team.
Let's step back a bit into the beginning of the video gaming industry.
Sure.
Um, did you know that it started way back in 1940 with the first video game being displayed at the World's Fair?
Means video gaming has been around for a whole lot longer than the majority of us knew about, that's for
Yeah, a long
sure.
time.
Yeah, right. The first known computer game was actually released back in 1950, right? So you're talking like 65 years, right?
Yeah.
When the first one came out. But what most people remember is Pong, right? It was the first arcade video game back in 90, or sorry, back in 72. Tried to say 92 for a minute.
Yeah. I I never got the luxury to play Pong of being only 18, but I'd say that's what most people remember as being the beginning of gaming. But look at how far the industry has come since Pong.
Oh, absolutely, right? The next progression actually occurred in the 1980s with dial-up service, right? They had a variety of games used for proof of concept by different hardware manufacturers and software programmers.
Yeah, and these are just like computer games. Like next came all the handheld devices. Like most people would think of the Game Boy, DS, and PlayStation Portable. But back in 1978, Merlin was one of the most popular handheld games and one of the earliest, selling over 5 million units during its initial run, as well as one of the most long-lived, remaining popular throughout the 80s. And also, how the internet has affected the video gaming experience is insane.
Absolutely, right? The 90s, right, had a new round of action and interest for us gamers. For the first time ever, we could interact with our friends online and play games together. You never had to worry about that, right? You've always had that
I've
opportunity,
always been able to play
right?
online. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Neverwinter Nights was actually released back in 91. It was the most successful MMO game for like the next 6 years, right?
Hmm.
Now, the one point these video games have in common is the growth they experienced with the development of the World Wide Web. A lot of the video games today are developed for groups, right? Like us, our MMO massively multiplayer online, where they get together, they create guilds, right? Clans or similar groups to improve ranking, enhance skills, and extend our social reach.
Yeah, and that reach is going to the gaming market, which is comprised of 2.5 billion gamers. Isn't that one third of the population, of the planet's population?
You betcha, and it's growing.
And it's growing, yeah. We're talking about an enormous expanding market. I mean, even colleges and universities around the globe have started offering scholarships for video gaming. I participated in one about 2 years ago in a college tournament for a scholarship.
Cool. What game did the college choose? And of course, we all want to know how you did.
They chose a MOBA called League of Legends, and my team placed second in the tournament.
Sweet. Congratulations.
Thank you. The US has started ranking esports gamers also as professional athletes. I think that's pretty cool.
I have to agree, considering I grew up getting told, turn off that video game, go outside and play. Video games are bad for you, right? I'm
Uh-huh.
sure, right, like anybody my age, right, in my generation heard that. But now, right, like 29% of video gamers are actually over the age of 50, right? So it's not a young kid thing anymore,
Yeah, it's
right?
not a young kid. It's for all ages now.
Well, exactly, right? Like I'm 42, right? And I'm chatting with you. You're what, like
You're
18 or
18.
something,
Yeah.
right? But that's not even the average age of a player anymore. The average age is actually 30 plus, and they've been playing for like 12 years or more.
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
honestly I always thought it was just like a teenager thing.
Nope. I think it started as a teenager thing, but those of us that grew up decided we weren't willing to let go of it. I think is probably
Like
what it is. I like my gaming.
who doesn't though?
Exactly, right. And like mobile is getting very, very important, right? 55% of gamers use their phones or their handheld devices like tablets.
That's crazy. I mean, I play a
Yeah.
few games, but I never thought it was that many people.
Well, did you know that 92% of all smartphone and tablet owners play video games at least once a week? 45% of them actually play daily.
That's crazy. I
Yeah,
That's really
right. It's
crazy.
definitely a growing market,
Yeah,
right?
it's a
Especially
really
with the mobile, right? The industry actually forecasts that by 2016, one third of all international mobile video gaming earnings are going to actually come from tablets rather than cell phones, right? Bigger screen to work with,
yeah, that's
right?
pretty weird. Like
Yeah,
they're optimizing their game experience just
for
with a
sure.
tablet instead.
Yeah, right. The video game profits for the iOS and the Android handhelds are actually expected to be greater than the profits of Sony and Nintendo combined by next year.
I don't understand that because Nintendo's been around for so long.
Yeah, but everybody's got either a cell phone, like a smartphone, or a tablet, right?
Yeah, I
And
guess.
instead of sitting down at your desk with this great big machine or sitting with your laptop in your lap on a chill mat or whatever, right? You get this little tablet that you can, right? You can play
Take
that
anywhere.
anywhere,
Yeah, you
right?
can take it anywhere.
Preferably like not in like the bath or anything because that would probably not be good for it, but right, with the tablets you can
Yeah,
play them anywhere. Right? Why stay stuck to your? You know
your
what? I wish
desk.
we'd have had tablets back when I was getting hollered at to go outside and play. I'd have grabbed
Yeah.
my tablet, said, "Sure, Mom, not a problem. See you in a bit." Picked up my game where I left off, and away we went. Right?
Yeah.
Um, all right. Last stat, and this one I just have to share because it's just so much fun. 34% of gamers have actually reported that they've played games on their mobile devices. Get this? While sitting on the toilet.
I I condone it, I guess. Whatever passes time. I
Hey, if it works.
Yeah, if it passes the time. Well, yeah, we could talk about games all day since we're both gamers, but let's talk a little bit about MMO Cashout. Um,
Oh, if we have to, I suppose.
yeah, to me it's like a game almost. In games, I have to level up, and in MMO Cashout, I'm able to rank up. I started as squatter myself, got my game store, and I saw some potential with MMO Cashout and needed to be at least the peasant level in order to be able to share this opportunity with my friends. And
I
they
bet you
kept,
they were asking you how you were making money from
yeah,
gaming,
yeah, they kept
right?
asking me how I was earning money, and of course, what gamer doesn't want to know that?
For sure, that's totally true. At least I don't know any gamer that wouldn't want to earn money from their games, right? So,
Yeah,
MMO Cashout, actually, this is right why MMO Cashout came into being. They help people make money, right, by teaching them to spread the word. And here's how that one works. They've created a brand new video game marketing platform which rewards members for their connections, plain and simple. People can only join through invitation from an existing villager like you or I, Michael,
Hmm.
right? And right, like that's you spreading the word. Now, people can get a huge head start by being one of the first to send out invitations to MMO Cashout.
Hey, can you also explain how our viewers can earn money from MMO Cashout?
Awesome question. And let me explain how you can earn a substantial income, right, as a villager with MMO Cashout. You can earn from building your kingdom, all right, when you invite new people in, called kindred. You can earn from the activity of your kindred. You're promoting your own online store loaded with video games. And there's so much more to come, right? We've got tournaments, cryptocurrency, beta testing games, new game development. There'll be a marketplace so gamers can find all of their gaming gear without having to dig through, right? This living room set is for sale, or that bedroom set is for sale,
Yeah.
or whatever, right? And that's just to name a few of the things that are coming, right? Coming in the future.
Yeah, I also heard about some other bonuses. Like I'm pretty excited for the monthly car and vacation bonus. Like those
Oh, I
sound
bet you
very nice.
everybody is. Everybody
Yeah.
is. How'd you like to drive your trophy to go meet up with your friends, right? Forget putting a
Yeah.
little trophy on the wall, right?
That'd be crazy. I mentioned I started as a squadron that I could rank up. Would you like to explain to the viewers the difference in ranks?
Sure, sure. We rank up just like we do in our games, right? So
Yes.
there's actually a few different levels you can come in at, starting at peasant for $10 a month, right? Very, very affordable. Then Squire for $50 a month, or our top paying position, which is Royal, for only $99 a month. Now, every level you get access to your personal game store and receive a commission from items sold in that store. Now, right now, during pre launch, you can choose to rise up to any of those three levels. After we launch, you're only going to be able to come in as a peasant for the $10 a month. Then you're going to need to qualify to rise up to the Squire or above levels.
But there are other ranks higher than royal, right?
You betcha, right? However, you need to be at the royal level to even start qualification for those levels. Your tax stays $99 a month. It does not go up. But based on which qualifications you meet, there are four additional levels. There's soldier, warrior, knight, and knight of the round table. Now, if you'd like more information about these ranks, folks, and the potential to earn over $10,000 from the fast track and leader bonuses, get back with the person who sent you to this call or to your liege lord. They'll have that information handy for you.
Can you also give our listeners an example of the money they can make in their kingdom as a royal?
Oh, yes, sure. This is where it becomes fun, right? We start talking about, right, how much we can make. But I want everybody to understand that, right, this example is example only. I can't guarantee you're going to make this because I don't know the amount of effort you're going to put in, but it is certainly doable. It's a very, very small slice of our market. So get started. We're going to, right, say you've got 3,000 villages in your kingdom that are owned by peasants. You're going to earn a tax of $1,350 a month from them. And say you've also got 3,000 villages owned by squires. You'll earn a further tax of $4,500 a month from them. And just for fun, let's throw in 3,000 villages owned by royals in your kingdom. You're going to earn a tax of $10,500 a month from that. So if you add it all up, your total earnings are $16,350 per month in this example.
Yeah, and that's 9,000 people of the 2.5 billion gamers we're targeting.
Exactly. And you don't have to be the one to bring them all in. That's why you have kindred and why you earn from the activities of your kindred, right?
Hmm.
You bring people in, you introduce them to your kingdom, you bring them in, they become your kindred. You show them, right, or we show them how they can go out and spread the word and, right, invite people into their kingdom, and it just keeps growing,
Yeah.
right? But it all starts with you, right? And not a year or two from now, right now. Not after 50 million people or 100 million people have joined, right? You've heard about this now, and that is incredibly important, right? How many times have you heard this, Michael? If I was only in the right place at the right time, I could be rich.
Heard it so many times.
Yeah, don't we wish we could have, right?
Yeah.
By introducing the MMO Cashout platform to the world, you have the opportunity to earn by spreading the word and not have to say that phrase anymore. Or you're most likely to hear this in a few months. Hey, have you heard about MMO Cashout? I joined a couple of months ago and I am making so much money. Oops, how bad would you feel?
Pretty bad, honestly. So now is the time to get involved. At MMO Cashout, we know what is going to happen when we start the public invitation phase and open the invites to the 2.5 billion gamers. It will go viral right away, especially when parents realize this may give them more time with their kids. For example, me and my mom game together and work this together. Um, if I'm correct, Elizabeth, isn't this the first time your husband has been interested in your business?
Absolutely, which is totally awesome, honestly. Right, I've been marketing online for a number of years and he's always been very supportive of that. If this is what I want to do, he's totally backing it. But it wasn't until I got involved with MMO Cashout and had been involved for a couple of months that he actually decided that, you know what, maybe for this one he should get an account. I just about fell off my chair.
Yeah.
Because he was always like, yeah, whatever, I don't want to be involved, don't tell me about it, I don't care, don't want to be involved. And then all of a sudden it's like, maybe I should get an account.
Like, ooh, that
Oh,
looks
hey,
cool.
yeah, here's some money for advertising. What? Right? So,
Yeah.
folks, you really should consider yourself privileged to hear about this first. All right. You definitely want to be in place and ready to spread the word to all your gaming and marketing connections. Now's the time to take the action you need to do. Like I said earlier, right at the beginning of the call, we've got everything in place. Perfect timing, a product with the largest global appeal. Remember, 2.5 billion gamers and growing, right? Backed by an experienced and successful team. So don't wait for millions more to join ahead of you in MMO Cashout. Secure your position today by contacting the person who invited you to this presentation. Ask them how you can start your own MMO Cashout kingdom. Get in on the excitement, get in on the money, folks, or the dungeon may be your next stop. And trust me, in this game, the dungeon is not a profitable place to be.
Nobody likes the dungeon. And with that being said, we would like to thank you for joining us today and have fun gaming.
Happy rampaging, folks.